The NBA has a Shai Gilgeous Alexander problem. As a matter of fact, they have an Oklahoma City Thunder problem because winners of 11 of their last 15 games, second in the Western Conference, this team is the real deal, and Shai, their superstar, is that guy. Their starters' average age is 22 and a half years old, yet they are 29 and 13 and second in the West. Shai is a top 10 player easily at this point, potentially top 5. He should be in the top 3 for MVP voting as of right now. He's the best guard in basketball. Yes, I said it. He's the best guard in basketball right now. And there's a new beef forming in the league with Anthony Edwards talking about Shai, and then Shai coming back with an Instagram caption directed at Anthony Edwards is crazy. He's got the best IG caption game in the world, though. 31 points per game, 5.7 rebounds, 6.4 assists for Shai. So he's more than just a social media star. 55% from the field, 33% from 3, 2.2 steals per game. He also plays defense. This Thunder team leads the league in steals, and they are second in blocks. It's a team that, for such a young squad, it's shocking how much effort they put into the defensive side of the ball. Shai is still 25. So they've still got at least 10 years of him in his prime, I feel like, because he doesn't really rely on his athleticism. And Edwards called him a free throw line merchant, but he only averages, like 9 free throw attempts per game. And he is second all time in offensive rating for a season. Now, strangely enough, Mike Conley is first all time for a non-big man. Mike Conley first all time. Interesting, but this young core is elite. Between Shai, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren, it's kind of giving me a little bit of flashbacks to these three right here, although, these guys might be even better. We don't know, but the future is extremely bright for them. Could Chet win the Rookie of the Year? There's a decent chance, but Victor Wembanyama seems to be running away with the award at this current time. Chet on the year is averaging about 17 points per game, 7.2 rebounds, and 2.7 assists a night. So not a bad rookie year at all. He's an instant impact type player. I didn't think he was going to be that good off rip, but hey, he's come in and dominated. 54% from the field, 39% from 3 on 4 attempts. You don't see many rookies doing that, especially not rookie big men shooting dang near 40% from 3. That is crazy. He's also averaging 2.5 blocks per night, absolutely shutting down the paint. 0.6 steals as well. So he has been a force as a rookie. And next up, that's insane right there. But next up, we got Jalen Williams. The 22-year-old swingman is having the best year of his career by far. He's on a little bit of a stretch here recently where he's been going crazy, but on the year he's averaging close to 19 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.1 assists per game. For a guy that was taken with a 12th overall pick just 2 years ago, he has outperformed every single expectation set upon him. He's become a elite two-way wing for the Thunder as he's shooting at 55% from the field and 46% from 3 on the season. The dude cannot miss right now. He's also averaging a steal per game in 33 minutes. Of course, he benefits greatly from the entire defense being focused on Shai and Chet, but the dude has been on a tear. Just look at his last 10 games where he's averaging 23 points per game, 6 rebounds, on 63% shooting from the field, 56% from 3. Jalen Williams is a monster. If you are enjoying today's video, make sure to hit the like button and leave me a comment down below, as well as hitting that subscribe button. All of those things will really help us out in the YouTube algorithm. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if that's you, go ahead and change that. Now that being said, let's go ahead and continue on here. Josh Giddey. 21 years old, that is a key factor in this equation. He's averaging about 11 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 4.6 assists. So a solid season for Giddey. Not like he's setting the world on fire, and honestly, the Thunder could be looking to move on from him before long because his efficiency has not really gone up. 35% from 3 is not good. 45% from the field is all right, but how does he really fit in alongside Shai, Jalen Williams, all those guys? I'm not sure. It might be time to move on. Dort, however, is having the best year of his career. 11 points per game, which is not a career high, but he's still having the best year of his career because of his efficiency. 4.5 rebounds and 1.2 assists to go with those 11 points per game. But just listen, this is why he's having the best year of his career. 46% shooting from the field, 43% from 3. Very good from Dort. This is a guy that shot at like 34% from 3 last year. Very, very good. He's become an elite shooter in Oklahoma City, and he is definitely a piece of this franchise for a long time to come. Now, the bench is pretty solid as well. Cason Wallace, the rookie, can hoop. He's averaging about 7 points per game. Very good efficiency for a rookie halfway through his first season. 51% from the field, 41% from three. If that keeps up, he's going to be one of the most efficient rookies in the league. And we knew he was a win-now guy, but he's more of a defensive player than offensive, to be honest. Isaiah Joe is another guy that's really good for this Thunder team. He is low-key a sniper for them now. Probably one of their better shooters, if not their best shooter. 9 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, 43% shooting from three. And that's really what he does, is come in and knock down the three ball. He also helps them out on the defensive side of the ball as well. Really good find by Sam Presti and the front office, because he was released by the 76ers a couple of years ago. They bring him in, and he's been pretty solid ever since. Now, they have some other options off the bench. All these guys here. Poku, looking like he's kind of not going to work out. Same thing with Trey Mann, really. They still have the other Jalen Williams. But none of those guys are really playing that big of a part in the rotation. One thing I did want to point out is that Ousmane Dieng is finally getting some real playing time. He's playing about 11 minutes a game in about 30 games played this year, averaging about 4.2 points, 42% shooting from the field, 31% from three in 11 minutes a game. Per 36 numbers are looking all right. 13 points a game, 6 rebounds, 2.7 assists per game. Not bad for a 20-year-old whatsoever. And then, of course, when you're talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, you have to talk about their draft capital. Looking at all these picks, they should be the next future NBA dynasty, because you just look at all these picks. It's crazy. They have 3 in this year's draft. Utah probably won't. They might have a top 10 pick. That's still kind of out there, but that should be a pretty high-level pick if they get it. The Houston one, they probably will get, and then the Clippers one, but the Clippers are a playoff team. 2025, they have a few. 2026, they have a few. 2027, they have 2. Their own. In Denver's 2028, they have 1, as well as a couple second-round picks. They have 4 second-round picks in 2029. So, talking about, like, deadline moves, if they wanted to move some second-round picks, some first-round picks in the future for a guy to come in and help them get over the top right now, they definitely could. I don't know if that's what Sam Presti wants to do, though. Taking a look at the outlook here for them, they have Portland, San Antonio, New Orleans, and Detroit coming up. That should be 4 easy dubs. You should increase this out to like a 6-game win streak. And then you got Minnesota and Denver, so 2 of the better teams in the West coming to town. But those are home games, so you got to take one of those. They should win 7 of their next 8 games, and really make a charge at Minnesota for that. They're 1 game out of first place. It's crazy. So are the Nuggets, but still, that is kind of wild. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like button and hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy today's video at any point. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.